Ducati? How many people in this room know Ducati? Give me a wave. And nobody not knowing Ducati, right? What if I said to you that technology helps Ducati become faster? Actually, let me say that a little differently. Our technology helps make Ducati faster, even better than it is. And this is something that we've been doing with Ducati for many, many years now. Our hypercomputers are working day in and day out, crunching millions of data points, analyzing data, which then the technicians at Ducati are using to ensure that all of their bikes are fine-tuned so that their aerodynamics and their electronics are working at par with the speed that they require. So what does that do? That makes the best better. That makes the fastest even faster. And that's enabled by technology. Exciting stuff, but you might tell me, Chandrika, that is sport, that's great, technology enables sport. How about the more serious things? Let's take that story forward. We'll go into healthcare. What are we doing in healthcare? Ghost. Now, I'm not referencing Casper here. Ghost in this reference means genome optimization and scalability tool. The one thing that we don't make easy is our acronyms, so just bear with us on that. But let me tell you what Ghost is. Ghost is a software that works on our hypercomputers and supercomputers that helps crunch and analyze genome. Genome is a small sequence within our DNA, and it helps analyze the sequence in about 18 minutes. Now you'll say, okay, that's fair, 18 minutes, so what? Generally, to analyze this kind of sequence, it takes about 48 hours for scientists and researchers to do this. We're now doing that in 18 minutes. That is 160 times faster than we were able to do it. That's all good. You will tell me you're speaking geek, you're speaking technology. What does that mean to me? Let me tell you what it means to you. Today, our DNA is being studied so that we are finding cures for diseases that are threatening the human existence, right? That could be cancer, that could be COVID. There are so many different things that need to be researched and we need to find a cure. Now, imagine a situation where a researcher earlier took 48 hours to crunch a certain amount of data who's now doing it in 160 times the speed. What does that mean to us? That means that we are finding cures that much faster. That means disease is we are so much around the corner and we'll be curing things that are happening around us. So I think the point that I'm trying to make here is that in every field, Lenovo is acting to make sure that technology is either making us smarter or it is creating a world that is much, much better than we have today. And I can go on and on and on. I do have the tendency to overspeak, but I have my colleague telling me, CJ, you're on a timer. So in case you have the interest, we can speak more later. But all of that is great. We are doing great technology. What does that mean? We are today manufacturing our technology in 30 countries worldwide. And we're specifically adding a lot of our intent in India. The last year has been particularly enabling. We have 2x'd the manufacturing capacity in India last year. Both of our PCs and tablets are getting manufactured in India and double the quantity. But the bit that is very, very interesting is 100% of our smartphones are getting manufactured in India. Not only are they getting manufactured in India, but we are also exporting a very, very large percentage of our smartphones outside of India. So we are therefore helping local communities and doing what we can within the Indian ecosystem. The last topic that I have for you today, and I'm hoping that this is of interest to you as much as it is of it. This is a personal pet peeve for me, and for Lenovo it's even bigger. The amount of investment that we have in this topic has left me extremely encouraged. We are one among the 100 most sustainable countries in the world. Guys, I'm saying that again to you. We're one among the 100 most sustainable countries in the world, and I'm not saying this, the Sustainability World Index is saying this. 2020, we surpassed the goals that we set for ourselves, and that is not enough. What we're now doing is for 2025, like most of you set your KPIs, we have put together a couple of goals to say, what do we want to achieve? By 2025, we want to ensure that 90% of our global operations are on renewable sources of energy. 90%. We are hoping that 1 million ton of our glass house gases are removed from our supply chain. And this is a target that we're working towards.